The Four Nations tournament is officially underway as Canada defeats Sweden 4-3 in overtime in what was a game that started slow but turned into a banger. But I'm less focused on the teams in total and more focused on the Avs players, or more specifically this time, I'm focused on Nathan MacKinnon. Nathan MacKinnon opened up the scoring for the entire tournament, scoring just a minute into the game on the power play, but if we're being honest, this is much more a play created by Sidney Crosby with a ridiculous pass, and all Nathan MacKinnon had to do was tap it into an open net. Look, I still don't believe Sidney Crosby's ever going to come to Colorado. I just don't think that's going to be a thing, but seeing those two play together, seeing the ridiculousness they're capable of creating, it certainly makes your brain wonder. Just maybe. If it does happen, it would be pretty fun. Still not gonna happen, but at least you can dream about it. You have something to latch on to with those two. I'm not going to break down every single goal from this game. If you want to see that, I highly recommend you go check out Petey's breakdown. He looked at all the goals, broke them down. He's awesome. He's inside the coach's room here on YouTube. I will also link his channel down in the description if you want to go check that out. Again, highly recommend you do, especially if you're interested in more than just Nathan MacKinnon. For MacKinnon, though, I loved a lot about this game. He led the entire game with a total of 6 shots on goal and drove a ridiculous amount of play. There are things you already know about him, where he's great in transition, can absolutely fly up and down the ice, and knows how to create. But there was more than that going on in this game for Mac. He actually won half of the faceoffs he took, which for him is pretty impressive, especially against this caliber of talent. But as important as anything was his play away from the puck in regulation of this game. On Canada's third goal, he's the decoy player. He's able to use his speed, he's able to play off the puck, and he's able to be a distraction, which helps set up that third goal because he's such a threat. Now, everyone on Canada is a very high threat, so fair enough. And while Nathan MacKinnon might not play with that caliber of talent in Colorado, if he can use himself off the puck to be a distraction and help his teammates score in that way, that opens up another option. I think we've all felt like MacKinnon has probably passed the puck a little too much at times this year. That's a way he can avoid passing the puck, being a threat, not playing with the puck, and still helping his teammates score. But that's not the main topic I want to get into, and that's not why I'm so excited about Nathan MacKinnon for the rest of this season. That all comes from this overtime. In this 3-on-3 overtime, Nathan MacKinnon put 4 shots on goal. He dominated the puck, he drived like crazy, and most importantly, he was willing to step up to the challenge at any time. When he entered the offensive zone, it didn't matter that there were 2 elite defensemen on the other side. He was going right at them, right in the middle of the ice, and he was going to create for himself. I know a lot of people have been posting online about how they felt like MacKinnon was selfish or maybe was a puck hog or whatever. I don't agree with any of that. That version of MacKinnon is the best version of MacKinnon. That's who he is as a hockey player. That's who the Avs need him to be in the rest of this season. He's got to go hard and he's got to generate like that. And I get it. This is 3-on-3. There's a lot more space out there. But when you look at him driving the middle of the ice, that's something he can do even at 5-on-5. He's able to use his speed to create opportunities like that, even when there are more players on the ice. And yes, it is going to be hard to get through sometimes. He is not going to be able to pull it off all the time, but it's something he has to do more. This is true over more than just this season. MacKinnon oftentimes pulls up once he gets the zone in the offense, and he needs to do it less. He needs to be more of a threat by himself on the rush instead of waiting for his teammates to connect with. Obviously, that's working. He's leading the NHL in points and has 1 billion assists, but you need Nathan MacKinnon to be a bit more dangerous by himself for Colorado for the season. And that play in overtime is exactly what that looks like. Not only is he creating for himself, though, he is shooting. Again, led the game in shooting, and 4 of those shots came in that overtime where he was challenging by himself a lot. Yes, you still do need to play with your teammates and make plays like that work on the regular, but the Colorado Avalanche are a better team when Nathan MacKinnon is capable of dominating by himself. We'll leave it at that. Again, go check out Petey's video for a full breakdown of the game if that's what you want. I'll probably have more stuff on Avs players here through the rest of the tournament.